So, I just wanted to get the mystery out of the way before I interview.
The mystery has been solved.
I think he was just looking for some plugs.
I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Right.
I thought you were pissed about the doctors and lawyers that it took for me to get better.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't read that part. I'm sorry. Can you elaborate on that one?
Not legally.
Not legally? Okay. All right. All right. So how long have you guys been a band? Let me ask you that.
Started in '98 in Boston. And
You want to get closer to the mic?
Yeah, it started in '98 in Boston, and it was sort of just made up of miscellaneous engineers and stuff, because I was an engineer for many years.
Right.
And, the other engineers we'd get together and we would write songs and stuff. Like, one of the engineers would play guitar, the tech would do like drums, you know, stuff like that. The computer guy would, you know, his girlfriend would come in and she'd bring her boyfriend in, he'd play bass. And,
Joe, pot up 10 more.
yeah.
Thank you.
But then ML's been with us for a year now. About what, a week ago was a year?
Year the 31st.
Yeah, and you know, we've been through 2 or 3 or 4 drummers, I think,
all suck,
and
too.
yeah, no one holds a candle to ML actually. But
That's what my doctors and lawyers said, by the way.
I think when do you think we started doing this? Because we were trading like DAT tapes back and forth, writing songs.
This is we're talking like end of 2001, 2002.
Yeah, Scott would drive down. I was working at a studio in Columbus, and he would drive down, and we would rehearse like once or twice a week with other engineers and stuff.
Okay.
And I think the only song that's still around from those days is Gasoline. Yeah, everything else.
Yeah, and I noticed that it is on here, though.
Nothing else from those practices or rehearsals has stood the test of time. Everything's better now and louder. And
I also noticed that you guys recorded at Andy Up Studios.
That is correct.
Good friends of ours, too. Real good friends of ours, too.
Yeah, we did, well, actually, we did 2 sets of tracking, because our previous drummer, we did at the Andy Up, and all the other tracking with all the other instruments.
Okay.
Full-on recording there. Well, when things happened with the other drummer, and we had to get a new guy, that's when he fell into place, and we did a show, and somebody said, they saw that show and said, okay, you need to re-record your album with him on the drums, because it just has to happen.
Right.
And this person paid for that.
Oh, cool.
So we went to Tri-C, Rat Studios, at
Okay.
Tri-C Central,
Right.
and we went there and re-recorded his drum tracks. And that's it, to all the other stuff that's already existed.
Nice.
yeah, that studio's fantastic.
Oh, that
It
studio
was
was
just amazing.
awesome.
There's probably nothing
Top
like
of the
that
line, brand new
anywhere
shit.
except if you go to like New York or something around this area. It was just, it was laid out really nice. Everything top end, everything, and it just went really smooth.
We killed it out in 2
compared
days.
to,
Nice.
you know, not to say anything negative, but compared to the drama we were inflicted at Annie Up, doing the Tri-C thing was a nice, it was a change.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, let me ask you about the name. How'd you guys come up with the name Mechanics of Things?
That's this guy again.
It's more or less meaning, because there were so many people in and out of the band for so many years. It was sort of the mechanics of things, how things worked,
Right.
how, you know, how anybody can make this happen. It just, we had so many players revolving in and out. It sort of was just mechanics of things, you know. It's
Okay.
like how things work together to make one thing happen. Whether you had him in there at one time or Scott or me. I mean, I'm the only one who's been in like every rendition of the band, and Scott's been in it the longest. And I met our guitar player. I worked with him for a while, and I kind of just asked him, hey, you look like you're in a band, because he's sort of punk rock looking guy, you know what I mean? And he's like, no, I play guitar. And I said, well, come jam with us. And then he's been with us, I don't know, what, like 3 or 4 years?
About 3 years, some odd months.
Yeah.
Cool.
So ML's the newbie, but he's a year, so he's
Yeah,
not new
a year,
anymore.
2 days ago.
A year.
So, total, how long has the band been together?
Probably 5.
About 5 years?
About
Yeah.
5 years.
Okay. Now, if you had any place in the entire world, now I've asked this question to many bands, any place in the entire world to play, where would it be and why?
Castle Donington.
See, I'm glad he is in the right mindset, because I asked a band this question.
Yeah.
I want to play at Peabody's.